Warnings of a challenging winter ahead, with electricity and gas prices squeezing consumers, have been in the headlines for months. Soaring energy prices caused by a spike in demand as the worst of the pandemic subsides have governments and financial institutions gear up for shortages, stockpiling funds for a rainy day. In the Balkans, most countries are hoping to weather the storm by relying on coal-burning plants and natural gas supplies from Russia. Nonetheless, as the long European winter approaches, authorities are on edge. Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama announced a state of emergency on October 8.
This is the extraordinary energy crisis, which has just begun to give its extremely disturbing signs in the major world markets, starting from China and South Korea to America to Great Britain. And the responsibility and duty number one of the Albanian government is to protect necessarily and as much as possible from the blow of this new disaster the most needy strata, family consumers, as well as small business, fixed in this order of priorities.
Serbia relies mostly on coal power for its electricity and imports gas from Russia for heating. Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić says Europe's gas crisis was caused by the failure of European countries to sign long-term gas contracts with Russia in due time. Serbia, on the other hand, did. It even built its own section of pipeline to ensure plentiful and cheap gas supplies.
I'm hoping. I have asked Minister Lavrov and I have asked President Vladimir Putin. I'm not ashamed to admit that we hope that Serbia will have the best gas price in Europe. And I'm not hiding that. My job is to fight for our people.
North Macedonia, which partly depends on energy imports, is hoping to rely on domestic production as much as possible. In September, its government agreed to begin emergency imports of coal. Macedonian Prime Minister Zoran Zaev says that North Macedonia couldn't escape the global crisis, but assured that the authorities would take appropriate measures to protect citizens.
There will be a crisis. I see my friend and colleague from Albania, Edi Rama, alerted. The energy crisis will be noticed. Prices are high, but let's wait for the coming weeks and months. Let's see how things will unfold, and the state is here to help.
Bulgaria's energy regulator has approved a 36% increase in the wholesale natural gas price following a request by Bulgargas, its main gas provider and public supplier. Kosovo has frozen electricity prices until spring, and Bosnia and Herzegovina has promised there will be no increases. Abdulwahab Ayubi, TRT World.